flip-flops, those noiseless palms, watch panoramas. Watch your step, use those handrails. Watch your step. Now it looks like we have just about everybody on board. So once we find those final seats, remain seated throughout the entire journey, keeping all those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Parents, watch those kids. Kids, watch those parents. Up those rules are written, tootin', and crystal clear. We're out of here, so go and wave goodbye to those wonderful, amazing, stupendous, fantastical, inspiring, auspicious, beautiful, and spontaneously combustible skips on the dock up there. And wave like you really mean it. You're never going to see any of these people ever again. This is a one-way trip, and no one in there knows that yet. Welcome to the world-famous Jungle Cruise, where we are indeed world-famous for being famous. Around the world, I'll be your skipper today. My name is Skipper Guinevere. Not only am I going to be your skipper, but I'm also going to be your tour guide, your dance instructor, your social instructor, and your swim instructor if you do not laugh at my jokes. I'm just kidding, I don't know how to swim. I would suggest you start laughing. Alrighty. Ready to get to the Amazon rainforest, where it rains about 365 days a year, and according to my calculations, that is much higher than I can count, just like maybe every other day, give or take. I'm like really bad at math. Right over here is Inspiration Falls. Inspiration Falls does typically inspire you to go. Sorry, that was my number one joke. Deeper and deeper into the jungle. Everybody say ooh. Ooh. Everybody say ah. Everybody say Skipper Gwen, I'm proud of you. Thank you. My parents never said that to me as a child, so it really means a lot coming from a boatload of strangers, completely unprompted too. We're now heading into the Congo River, so let's see how far we can go. They make me say that as they cry for help. Now I did organize a bit of a going away party for you guys up here at our boat space and bike stock. All the best skippers from all over the world RSVP. Sitting most absolutely, most ardently, most sincerely, most seriously, and most festively. We're not going to show up and they didn't. Really reminds me of my senior prom because no one showed up for that either. Now there's a lot of fish on the menu, piranha being my personal favorite for a quick bite. However, if you are not in the mood for fish for a limited time only, we have a cool new secret menu option called Snake, Surprise, and Surprise. My extra bite, he wasn't even invited, he just showed up. Right over here is my camp, and in my camp, my extended family certainly made themselves at home after their last visit, and I'm not too sure if you have any plans on leaving upon themselves to be decorated and a little bit bananas. I just don't find a bad feeling, and it might be time for us to split, but hey, at least they finally got my teeth to turn over. Must use a monkey wrench or something. We'll chat about that soon. We're now heading into the Nile River, which is the longest river in the world, going on for Niles, and Niles, and Niles, and Niles, if you don't believe me, and certainly in a boat. Right up here is an African bull elephant. They are incredibly rare. You will never ever see another one in your entire life, ever. And that right there is a skipper's promise, but it gets very shallow and easy to break. Now that I said it, you're definitely going to see another. So if you turn to this side of the boat and use your imagination, you're going to see a second African bull elephant. Isn't nature beautiful? Wow. Right here is our sandstone exhibit. A lot of people take it for granted. I personally think it rocks. It's one of our cooler attractions, if you will. Now, as a professional animal spotter, I painted those giraffes up there. I'm going to point out some animals for you in the front of the Daily News. They tell me everything up there in the grass. We have some gazelles, gazebras, vultures, and that pride of Goliath is actually watching over that sleeping gazebra. He looks a little tired. That is dead tired. Yes, he is resting in peace. He's just resting actually. He's so sleepy and alive. Very alive. Moving on from that, and of course this is no better. I've never actually seen anything like this before in my entire time of being a Jungle Cruise skipper. I have never seen that many rocks on it. That was the last rock concert I went to, which was a Rolling Stones concert. Don't see anything else extraordinary or out of the ordinary happening on that beach. No, you do not. Because if nobody sees it, nobody has to write the report, and I don't want to get skipper feel inspired again. This week, yeah, you think you get the point at the end, but what do I know? Right over here are my friends Smiley and Ginger. They can just play on this beach all day looking for a handout, so watch those. Keep those inside the boat. Ginger snaps. She is one tough cookie. Now if I could have your attention to the front of the boat, you're going to see the most amazing thing in the entire jungle. If you look past me, you're going to see the second most amazing thing in the entire jungle, and that right there is Striker Gold. Striker Gold is named after the Jungle Cruise's founder, Dr. Albert. So if you don't worry, you don't get it now. We'll be going over it later. It's my favorite part of the tour, that 30-foot one. People ask me every day, Skipper Glenn, how did you land your career here at the Jungle Cruise? And I think it's pretty plain to see. I took a crash course. It was half off. Contrary to popular belief, the hardest thing about landing a plane is actually going to be the ground. Now, my career never really took off like I thought it would, but they still let me drive the boat, which is good news for me and bad news for you. And speaking of bad news, before the day, these are both have something about 4 boats to see. 7 of which were mine. That is actually the back half. nobody brought any marbles on board today, because these are some hungry hippos. Don't worry about me, I lost my marbles a very long time ago. Now people tell me every day, Skipper, when your job is so easy, even a monkey can do it, and to that I say those are clearly apes. Now I wouldn't tell you the difference, but it is a really long tail, and I don't like the way that and probably your guys' nightmares tonight. Go out of free souvenir therapy, not included. That's just gonna live with you forever, and I'd apologize, but I'm not sorry. Now right over here, these butterflies did actually used to be my friends, but you know what? They just aren't what they used to be. Caterpillars. Now they're butterflies. Now I know what you all came here today to see. Didn't come here to see me. You came here to see the amazing, the stupendous, the fantastic, the awe-inspiring, considerably less spontaneous, incombustible, one, the only, the one of the world. Myself, and you can probably tell. But I'm not too certain we're getting very far at all. That temple up there is the exact one they told me not to go into under any circumstances. I don't actually know how to turn around the boats that are going in. Keep your eyes peeled out and keep in mind firmly shut. I'm afraid of two things, the dark and the dentist, and this looks like a root canal. I cannot stand this. Every single day. Yeah. Now, as we reapproach the dock, I do ask that you remain seated, keep those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Parents, watch those kids, watch those parents. We'll be in that dock in just a minute here. We just have to wait for the boat ahead of us to be fully disembarked, and then it'll be time for you guys to disembark. So go ahead and sit tight.
And do you know that in Ninjago's, king cobras are the number one snake?
They are?
Yeah.
I think they're pretty cool. I'd say they were number one. That python was pretty cool too.
Really. Every snake you would see is a king cobra.
Yeah.
In Ninjago. And how did you see it in that dark? We couldn't see any.
I just echolocation. Yeah.
I saw it.
Good again remains. You keep those hands, arms, feet, legs inside the boat. Now they're going to put a rope on this boat because they don't trust me to dock, and you probably shouldn't either because I don't think I looked where I was going once. So Skipper Kit is going to put a rope on this boat. Skipper Kit, how long have you been training to rope boats? 2. Perfect. Okay. That looks a lot like the number 3, but you know what? I'll believe